Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years now. Today I want to talk with you about how to end an interview in the best way you possibly can. Now, interviews are pretty predictable. You know you're going to walk in the door. You're going to be kept waiting for a little bit. You're going to walk in. Some interviewer is going to ask you to tell them about yourself. And you're going to answer that. You're going to answer more questions. We're going to they're going to qualify your experience for them. They're eventually going to ask you, so, do you have any questions for us? You're going to say, tell me about the job. You're going to do that. I don't think tell me about the job is the ideal question. I go into what to ask in other videos and some of my ebooks, but I'll deal with that in another video at another time. But eventually you're going to come up to a natural ending point in the conversation. And this is the way I'd like you to end things. So, is there anything that you've heard so far that gives you cause for pause or hesitance, or that you need me to speak to more in order to feel comfortable that you know what you need to evaluate my candidacy for the role? If you want to do that question in fewer words, is there anything else that you need to know about me that allows you to alleviate any concerns that you have? Do you have any concerns that I might be able to address? Again, those are different kinds of questions to ask the same thing. I think the third one, do you have any concerns that I could address, is a good one, because too many people walk out the door of an interview and they have no idea where they stand. And by asking that kind of a question, they get an opportunity to take a second run at whatever that issue is that the interviewer has identified that's giving them the reluctance to hire you, continue you in the process, stuff along those lines. And you want to have an opportunity to sell yourself against that reluctance. So ask that question as you wind up the interview. And then if you're interested in the job, I want you to continue, after they've answered that question, of course, by saying, I just want you to know how interested I am in this role, and I look forward to hearing from you about the next steps. Real simple. But too often, interviewers are unsure as to whether the candidate is interested. And if they need a tiebreaker between two people, the interest of the job hunter is the tiebreaker that they use, because they hate to extend offers that are ultimately turned down. So that's my suggestion for today. If you liked the video, come over to my website, which is jeffaltman.com. There are many more at my site. You can also sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. I publish it on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters, and you can read other articles that I've written for the e-zine while you're at the site as well. You can also post your resume to more than 50 sites. Use easy-to-work-with career builder links that are on the home page. You can post your resume, or I should say search Indeed and Job Search Universe, which are meta search engines that search thousands of sites concurrently for leads. You can also find out about my books and guides to job hunting, which are also at the website. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you have a great day. Take care.